back to our channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made this Bohemian coasters. If you already know how to crochet, this is quite a simple project for you. But if you don't, check out our tutorial because it's meant for beginners. In this tutorial, I will show you how to make a simple square coaster. This is called a grid stitch. Using the square that we are going to make, I will show you how we can make two different final designs. This is design number 1 and the other is with cute little tassels. I have a video on how to make tassels. I will leave the link down below. But in this video, I will show you the quick way to attach them to the coasters. Let's get started. You will need yarn. I'm using this brand which you can get here easily in Malaysia. So this is black. It says here Japan quality and black is 74. You can do a mix of any color that you want. I'm using brown. This is sort of a clay brown. Brown is 29. Then of course you need a very important tool, which is the crochet needle. So here I'm using tulip number 6. This is actually my favorite crochet needle. So it's been with me for so many years now. The first step to crocheting is to know how to make a chain stitch. This is how you get your first loop, or it's called a slip knot. And there you have it, the first loop. If you pull the strings, they will just come off easily. Okay, let me show it to you again. Okay, watch closely. If you already know how to make your first chain stitch, then you can just skip this part. Okay, now I'm going to chain 20. Just make sure that you're not holding on to the yarn too tight or too loose either. You just want to take it easy. Okay, so that's chain 20. Okay, next I'm going to do one single crochet on the second chain from the final loop. 1 and 2. Alright. So that's one single crochet. Yarn over and pull through. Next, I'm going to skip one chain and then do 2 single crochets in the next chain. So that's one single crochet and in the same chain, the second single crochet. Now you're going to keep doing this until the end of the row. Skip a chain and do 2 single crochets in the next chain. Okay, so I'm just going to keep doing that until the end of the row. you have a final chain left at the end, then you're going to have to make a single crochet at that final chain. Okay, now we're going to chain 1 and turn so that we can start on our second row. But before that, I just want to check if the size of the square is the same as the square that I did earlier. I just want to make sure that all the squares are in the same size. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for the next row.
It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors.
1 single crochet in the first stitch. Then you're going to skip a stitch and do 2 single crochets in the next stitch. Now keep doing this till the end.
Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Okay, chain 1 and turn over to do your next row. Can you see the grid? Can you see how it's looking already? It's looking pretty. Once your squares are ready, I will show you how to make the final touches. Let's do this design first.
Like a bird on a tree.
We will need to prepare the tassels for this first. I'm using 4 layers of yarn, which I will fold into 2 later, like this.
From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together.
This is how I prepare my tassels. It's easier when you have them ready. I'm going to put 10 tassels on each side, so we need to prepare for 20 tassels.
In the great outdoors, forever free.
Now let's get started. Use your crochet needle for this.
Sometimes you need to go and take a step back
Fold the tassel to create a loop and then put the needle through so that you can pull the loop tassel out.
as you can tell.
It's hard to explain. I think you should just watch to see what I'm doing.
You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Here, let me show you again. So basically, fold the tassel to form a loop. Then you pull the loop through the chain stitch with the crochet needle. Then put your fingers through the loop to grab the tassels and pull them through to create a knot. There you have it. Just keep doing this till you have 10 tassels on each side of the coaster. Once you're done, you need to give it a trim. There you have it. We are done with the first design. Now let's look at the second design. For this design, you will need some nylon, you will need a card or a ruler to make the tassels, and you can add some beads. Cut some nylon. I'm using about 15 centimeters in length. Then use your crochet needle to pull the nylon string through, like this. Then knot it first, and once you've knotted it, put the bead through. It would look way cooler if you use wooden beads. Once you pull the bead through, knot it and get ready to do the tassel. So I'm using the card that I prepared earlier. You can watch my video on how I make the tassels, because in that video I would show you how to make the card according to different sizes of tassel, and I hope that it makes it easier for you. I will leave the link to that video in the description down below. Now find the middle point, then use the nylon to form the tassel. Make sure to knot a couple of times to ensure that it doesn't come off easily. Okay, now we're going to give the nylon a trim, and we need to use the yarn to give it the final touch. And there you have it, design number 2. I hope you liked our tutorial. Stay tuned for more and don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Thank you. Bye-bye.